Goeiemorgen, good morning to my Capetonian friends. Away, kia ora. Guys and girls, seen in this current COVID-19 crisis where we are and how the country is not doing that good, I started to do a bit of baking. I thought probably inspire the ladies to do the right stuff for you guys out there. But it only ended up in people sending me more recipes. So there's more recipes to try out, and as the days continue, I'll try out a few more. But then I thought, what else can we do? What else can we do to make life a bit easier for the guys? And this is all about the guys now, please. All about the guys. To make life a bit easier for the guys, because the women just sent me recipes. They didn't bake my breads, they didn't bake my scones. So we decided to give a bit of help with the makeup. I mean, makeup is such a good thing out there. If you've been stuck in the same premises for about 3-4 weeks now, and your wife, girlfriend, partner, whatever you want to call them, starting to look a bit long in the tooth, it's probably time to bring those makeup spatulas and paints and powders and stuff to the forefront, put them down and do some makeup. But now the problem is here, I'm not going to do the makeup because that won't help my face, so I'm stuck with this. But we've asked this Elzanne this morning, and she's getting helped by Zhan. So with no further ado, let's get them on.
Good morning everyone, and welcome to this morning show. I'm very, very excited to be here with you this morning, and I know it's so tempting to go and lie down on the bed and binge watch Netflix in your favorite pajamas, of course. Oh, sorry, there's something in my ear. Oh, okay, that's better. But I think it is a good idea that we start with being the best version of ourselves, and the best way to do that is to help you with a makeup routine. So get off that couch, get off that bed, go get a shower, get dressed, and you can follow this very easy makeup routine. Even guys can do it. I mean, come on. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so first of all, we need to start with the foundation. No. First of all, we need to start with a clean face. So make sure you washed your face and that you have a nice clean face. Okay, I think I'm clean now. Okay, so let's start with our foundation. I use Rimmel. It's a long-lasting one. It can last up to 25 hours, which is quite great. And I use the Sand Beige. That's specific for my skin tone. Don't use it if you don't have the same skin tone as I do. Okay, so let's get started. We're just going to squirt a little bit on our hands. There we go. And I usually use a teardrop brush, but because we want to make this as easy as possible, we're just going to use our hands for today. So we need to get the foundation on our face, and we need to rub it in completely. So just pat it all over your cheek and your chin and your nose, and don't forget the forehead and the eyes. Now you have to rub it in nicely like you would with your facial cream. Okay, so you need to rub it in quite nicely. Make sure you get all the right spots, even in the hair and in your ears and everywhere. Just make sure you get all the right places. It's good to start with a clean face, so don't forget to put your hair behind your ears. I just think we need to rub it in a little bit more, don't you think? There we go, all the right spots, good. Okay, even in the nostrils, why not? Okay, now you will see that your face is quite shiny, and you would like to get rid of that shine. So that's why we're going to go over to our second product, which is the long-lasting Rimmel powder. So I use a usual brush, a big brush, to put the powder on my face. So let's open the Rimmel long-lasting powder now. There we go. On the other side. the other side. There we go. Good. Okay. So we're just gonna do a circular motion with the powder, with the brush on the powder, circular to get a lot of powder on there. Good. And now that goes all over the face. So we start on the cheeks. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Okay, not the hair, not the hair. There we go. On the chin, on the cheeks. Okay, I think we need some more powder. So let's just do that circular motion once again. Good. On the forehead. There we go. On the cheeks. Don't forget the left cheek. You're forgetting the left cheek. Don't forget that. There we go. That's perfect. Good. And obviously the ears. Yeah, that's very important. I think a little bit more on the nose. Someone forgot the nose. Can't forget the nose. There we go. Not in the nose. There we go. Okay, I think that's enough powder. Now you will see that we actually need that brush again. So I'm just going to give myself a pat on the hand for just throwing the brush. There we go. Okay, now you will see that your face is not shiny anymore. So that's quite good. Okay, next up is the eyeliner. Okay then, the eyeliner. Okay, so the eyeliner goes on the bottom of your eyes, so on the bottom eyelid, which is there we go, on the bottom of your eyelid. This is a very delicate process, so we need to be very careful not to poke yourself in the eye, and you need to have a very steady hand, so make sure you don't have the shakes. There we go. So this is gonna go on the eye, on the bottom eyelid. Ow! There we go. And why not get a nice cat eye? Okay, you're covering my mouth. Okay, there we go. Good. Now on the other eyelid as well. Remember, on the bottom of the eyelid, don't poke it in the eye. Good. There we go. Nice. We're gonna give myself a cat's eye. Why not? And a mustache as well. Why not? Okay. Okay. The other side as well. Good. If you have trouble defining yourself, it's good to make sure that you feel comfortable with both genders. So it's good to make sure you feel comfortable being in your own skin and being male and female. Good. So that's why, you know what? If you have a mustache, rock that mustache. Okay, good. Next up. That was very good. That was a very good job. I just got poked in the eye for once, so that's okay. I still have my eye, which is good. Now, next up, we have the eyeshadow. So I use the LA Lights palette. I really like this colors. It goes well with my skin tone. And what is also quite nice with this is we have the highlighter in it as well here at the top. And also contouring, which is on the right side on the top. Okay, there we go, right there. Good. With the eyeshadows at the bottom. So it makes it easy to decide what eyeshadow to use depending on your wardrobe choice of the day. Good. So let's get started. We're going to use the small brush. There we go. So we're going to decide on a color today. We're going to use this brush. Make sure you have nice clean brushes to avoid any bacteria of coming on your face, because that can be detrimental. Good. So let's get started with a base color. So that should be a light color. So it's more a little bit more down. Good, more down. There we go, that color. So the base, no, more. There we go. Okay, so the base color covers the entire eyelid. Okay, that's enough. It covers the entire top eyelid. So let's get started on the eyelid. Okay, let's get started. There we go. Okay, on the eye. Good, that's very good. Okay, so you cover the entire eyelid. That's actually very good. Well done. And it's your base color, remember? So it covers the entire eyelid before you start with your smoky eye or whatever you feel like doing the day. So okay then, we're gonna draw stickman figures. Okay, that's enough on the other eyelid. I just decided to get all the colors on my face today. So this is my base color. Good. There we go. Good. Okay, and if you want, put some on your cheek. Why not? There we go. Now we need to choose a darker color to form the color that you would like to be the more what's the word? The bold color. Yeah, the color that you want to stand out. Good. So we're going to use that brush again. Good. And now we're going to use a darker color, which is more to the bottom. So you'll see all the lighter colors, although everything is just messed up now. But you will see all the darker colors is on the bottom. So we're going to decide on one of those. There we go, right there. Not the black, because we already have enough black. So yeah, let's go for the brown. I think that's a good color, and I think that's enough. Good. So we're going to put that close to the lashes. There we go. So on the top eyelid, close to the lashes. There we go. Yeah. Right there. There we go. That's quite good. Good. Just rub it all in there, and a little bit more on the other side as well. Okay. Close to the lashes. There we go. That's a good job. You see how easy this is? Even a man can do it. I mean, come on. Okay. Next up, we're gonna get some highlighter on our cheeks. Good. So we're gonna use the big brush again. So the brush that I just threw around earlier, and we're gonna use some highlighter. So we're gonna use this palette again on our left side. There we go. So we're going to use this, the highlighter is more to the top. Okay, so there we go. So we're just going to, there we go, put some on the brush and on our cheeks. That's enough, that's enough, that's enough. Sorry, I get very excited about makeup and then I overdo it sometimes. There we go, and on the other side as well. The other cheek needs some as well. So I tend to forget about my left side because my right side is my better side. So I tend to forget about the left side. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Good, we're almost done. Okay, last but not least is the mascara. So, okay, now we can throw that brush away. The mascara is not the foundation, the mascara. There we go. Oh, it's not the last one. Sorry, I forgot about lipstick. We'll get to the lipstick in a second. So mascara, let's open it up. This will be on your lashes. Now again, it's a very delicate process, so we need to be careful. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so that goes on the eyelashes, on the lashes. Good, very delicate. Make sure you don't poke yourself in the eye. Good. Yeah. Okay, and on the other eyelash as well. On the other eyelash. Okay, more to the left. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Good, I think that's perfect. Now, finally, now that you have your perfect makeup on, you decided on your color for the day, lastly, it's important to remember to use some lipstick. Just that last bold move. Yeah, okay. So, okay. Yeah, the lipstick will be on your lips. Okay. So let's start with the lipstick. Yeah, that's perfect. We're gonna open it up. So I'm using the Signature lipstick. It's a matte one. I like matte lipstick. I don't like shiny lipstick on my lips. So yeah, I usually go for the matte look on my lips. There we go. And it's a nice brown color to fit the black and brown on the rest of my face. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, we just used the stick of the lipstick. There we go. And we put it on our lips. There we go. If you want to look like a clown, you can expand your lips as well. There we go. Yeah. There we go, to the other side as well. Make sure you look like a clown. You know what? You can just look like whatever you want. If you want to look like a male, put a mustache on. If you want to, and get some on your teeth as well. Okay. So if you want to look like a male, you can add a mustache. If you want to look like a female, you can rather focus a little bit more on the eyes and the lipstick. And if you want to look like a clown, you can just expand your lips as well. And yeah, there we go, and that's our finishing product for the day. Okay, as you can see, it's nice to just look beautiful and get started on the day. Make sure you do go through some extra trouble to look your best when you go out to get the post from the post box. So why not? Okay, I think we're done for the day. Enjoy your day, and we will be back soon. Bye-bye.
I just got to ask a question or two.
Yeah, you are more than welcome.
How do you make a decision on which color to put where?
Okay, now that's the lipstick, so we got to put that down.
But why brown?
Do you want some brown lipstick?
I'm fine. I still got to drive.
Okay. So with the colors, I decided on the outfit that I'm going to wear the day. So depending on the outfit, I will choose the color. So for example, I don't know if the people saw, but on Saturday we dressed as Japanese, and then the color of my dress was pink, so I focused more on a pinkish color.
Okay.
Yeah. So it all depends on the.
And I think this could be actually way more difficult if you got a bit of
a shape. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, South Africa hasn't got alcohol now, so it's probably
a bit of shapes.
Probably South Africa shouldn't try this now.
No.
Right. Guys and girls, that was Zhan and Elzanne. Thanks a lot to you all.
Thank you.
All right. That was your that was your early morning makeup. How can I say makeup session? Elzanne and Zhan as helper. I think they're probably gonna need a shower now. So, to the guys and girls out there, sometimes you don't need to overdo it. Sometimes you just need to do it. I think if I would wake up like next to that face sometimes in the morning, it could be really hectic. But let's talk about hectic quickly. Figures of the coronavirus. I haven't spoken to anybody regarding this weekend. So figures is we're nearing 2,500 infections, and we are nearing the 200,000 mark on deaths within the next 5 days. As the calculations goes on, we're about 165,000 currently. And most of the big countries that has got these huge death tolls, that's raking up the death tolls, hasn't shown any real slowdown there. The USA has looked like if they have stabilized and not going up, but it doesn't. I can't see the downward trends yet. So that is on the corona side. Today we in New Zealand will hear about the fact if we are going to be extended or not, or what's going to happen. Are we going to move down from level 3 down to, or from level 4 down to level 3? To be quite frank, level 3 is very much the same. It has also a lot of challenges in there for wherever you are. It's not a very easy level to be on. It's very much the same as level 4. So will life continue as normal after today's announcement by Jacinda? I don't know. Will we just go out of level 4 totally? I doubt that. Will the markets be open? The markets is still open, so that's good. I've also seen the markets all over the world responding a bit positively. It's not where we want it yet, but it's responding positively. So if you still got money out there, just hang on, don't move the stuff around. One of my clients or ex-clients in South Africa, I'm sadly sad to say she's an ex-client, and that's why she made the bold move by herself. Decided at the bottom to move her money out. She lost 1 million rand. So she lost 1 million rand. She left the money there. She would have already been back 500,000 up, but yeah, sadly enough, she didn't listen to us and decided to go on her own. That's one of those things. As you know, I'm an investment advisor in South Africa as well, but in New Zealand I'm only an insurance advisor, so I only give advice on the insurance fields in New Zealand. On the other side, the next of the week looks good. We are going to do a bit of small town tomorrow on Tuesday. I still just got to arrange that with all the people who want to talk about that little town. And if you've got a little town, I think from going forward we'll have a little town day on a Tuesday. And then we will eventually, as we go down the levels, we'll go back to our Tuesday and Thursday. But for this week still, we'll do a full week. Going to hear what Jacinda's going to say. And once she's gone live, and if there's good news, bad news, whatever, I'll probably go live and just try and tell you guys as well what's happening there. The world, as we know, has changed. The world, as we know, is looking at a lot of things differently. I see that South African Airways is probably going to close down. It's going to cost about 4,500 jobs. But there's a lot of other airways that's also in deep trouble currently, and just due to the fact that they run very tight margins. A group of people I really take my hat off is the travel advisors. We've got a brilliant one on our show, or we still need to get it on the show. We got it on our page, and she's helped me a heck of a lot with all my people that should have come now. I was supposed to have both my kids here now. And then Elzanne, who did the makeup this morning's parents, would have been very near to arriving as well. So we had all those tickets that we needed to move and to get back, and refunds and up and down. And she did everything for us. To be quite frank, she did everything for us in a very timely manner. So I take my hat off to her, but it's not an easy time because people aren't flying. So these people aren't getting incomes. Let's keep that in mind. On our side, we're still in lockdown. We're still enjoying life a bit. So I started doing the baking thing, which I doubt if I continue that as a second job, but it's interesting. It takes my head away from the problems that we are facing, because I'm one of those people who read a lot into the figures and try to predict the future, and I'm not always right on predicting the future. So, but that keeps me busy. So I've done scones now. I've done a bread on Sunday, just because I thought home baked bread would be nice. And then somebody sent me a yeast plant. Never done this before, so I'll keep that posted as time goes on. And then I want to say thank you to everybody who joined us on Saturday in the Japan, in honouring Japan with what's happening in COVID-19. And as we go through the weeks, we'll on a Saturday honour a different country every time. Our next stop this week on Saturday will be Italy. So get your Italian gear out, get your best Italian moustache on. Fine-tune your Italian and make a pizza or make a pasta. I actually made a pasta last night, which is quite nice. Totally had too much of that, but so probably on Saturday we'll make some pizzas. Please guys, I've heard with the Japan challenge, I heard a lot of people saying they can't go out to buy stuff. This is not a place where we want you to go and buy stuff. We want you to use your imagination. Get a few things from around the house, do a few things, do a few weird things, just get that done. Even if you go to make up for that, so I'm not saying go that far, but yeah. So where are we this morning time wise? We're running about 6 minutes left over. Winter is setting in on the island. It's starting to get colder in the morning, and it's really going to become winter very soon. We had good rains over the weekend. We had about 10 to 15 millimeters in Tauranga, this area, and this morning has turned out to be a bit chillier than normal. So yeah, that's just a few things that has happened with us in the past, I would say 36 hours, 48, or let's say about the last 3 days. That's what happened. The mornings are still chilly if you go out, and it's been dewing outside. It has also rained a bit last night. If I say, I think 0.7 millimeters or something like that, something not a lot, but it has rained throughout the weekend. So the ground is wet. We don't have a drought anymore. The drought has been breaking, I think, about 2-3 weeks ago already, with that good rains we had there. All right, what to do for the next week? I think in the next week, if you have a few things that you still need to do, I still got a few hedges to cut. And then the grass we cut this is growing back, so once it's dry I probably will try and cut my grass again, just to keep yourself busy. Don't let week 3 into the beginning of week 4, we're actually now going into week 4, don't let that be the one that trips you over. Don't fall into the trap to go out and do weird things, fishing. I actually spoke to my fishing buddy on Saturday, and from between me and him, we could have loaded that boat in seconds and been in the water. So there's no issues on that, but we are sticking to not going into the water. To the rest of you that's stuck out there in South Africa, we're not allowed to do a lot of things. And sadly this morning I can't see anybody commenting on it, but let's try it on this device. Let's see if there's any comments, any questions from anybody out there, and see if we can answer one or two questions if there is. So let's just get to the right page. Okay, let's see. I don't see real questions here. I saw a question earlier regarding somebody asking how to move money to New Zealand. I will answer that question as soon as we finish here. Guys and girls, as an essential service, we are still open throughout the whole time. This week I'll start working on a few wills that's still outstanding from the people who we did life cover with. And I actually bumped into a BNZ quote. Sorry that I have to name the bank. Or let me say a bank quote. And it was quite hectically expensive. We could actually give the guy about 3 times more life cover for the same price. That's just quite weird. I don't often get bank quotes that is that more expensive than normal life cover. So if you have got a bank quote out there, or you did receive your life cover from a bank, speak to us, speak to your insurance advisor, speak to a financial advisor. Big difference between an insurance advisor and a financial advisor. Speak to them, ask them if they can give it to you cheaper. Have a look at that. Or let's not let us go cheaper. I mean, you're used to paying a set amount. Perhaps go for the fact that you can get more cover for the same amount. That just makes sense. It's like buying a Volkswagen Beetle for $2,000 or 2,000 Rand, and now you can get a Mercedes-Benz for the same price. Much better vehicle, but not more expensive. Except when you take them to have services and repairs done. Then you probably would wish you drove the Volkswagen Beetle. Now that's me. I think we can probably end up 2 minutes earlier. I'll show you outside here. The tree outside, or right at the back of me, is my Viljoen tree. It has just finished having all the lovely Viljoas. I saw on the weekend it's gone off. It had its time now, so sad to say, but yeah. Everything comes as in season, so once the Viljoen is over, I know that winter is here, and very soon will be winter. We bought a few bit of rigs to help us with outside broadcasting in the future. So during the winter, and if we're not once we are out of lockdown, we'll probably use this to fit a few weird things out there. And we hope you all join in. So to everybody who listens every morning to us, thanks a lot. To those who got some tips from our makeup this morning, I want to say thanks to everybody. Guys and girls, stay out there. Have a lovely day. Stay clean. If you need any insurance, give us a call. Thanks, eh? Bye-bye. So that is the Viljoen tree.